the face of Nigeria universities. I am Mohammed Uluwabukola. I'm from Lagos State and Hawori to be precise, from Kembury, Ojo, Lagos State. I am putting on an Iro Ed Buba with my gele. We call it Edge, or we call it gele in Yoruba. Our dressing looks so simple, but this is how we dress traditionally. Well, this is Oleku style, yes, in Yoruba land. Our buba can be longer in hand, and also our wrapper can be longer, but this is the Oleku style of Iro and buba. So that's what I'm putting on. Okay, so moving to my topic, say no to prostitution and illegal immigration. First, before I state the consequences of these two topics on the individual for money, before you can say, okay, what I'm doing is prostitution. In as much as you do other things that are relating to sex, okay, that are relating to sex for payment is also part of prostitution. All right, you can involve in all the sex calls, trying to make the other person feel honey, okay, for money. All of these things are also part of prostitution. So it's not just about having a sexual intercourse with the other partner, okay, and a consequence or consequences on individual and society. All right, so moving to the consequences of prostitution, I was able to classify these consequences into three parts. I'm talking about the individual now, into three parts. Okay, I classify it into the psychological consequence, the emotional consequence, and the health consequences. All right, talking about the psychological consequences, we have trauma, we have being a victim of abusive acts, and also we have violence. Okay, when we talk about trauma, violence, and being a victim of abusive acts, all of these things result to psychological issues in the person involved. Okay, because being a victim of abusive acts will surely tell on your mental state. You begin to do things irrationally due to the fact that you have been abused. Because every business principle is that you make sure that your customers are being satisfied. All right, even in the process of maximizing profits, you have to make sure your clients, your customers, the consumers are satisfied at the end. All right, so now being a prostitute, or let me say involving yourself in the prostitute's business, you will want that partner or that client that you are rendering a service to be satisfied at the end of the day. So anything you might go through in the process, you wouldn't want to mind, all because you know you're getting a pay after the end of the day. Meanwhile, it will tell on you later. It will tell on you later. You begin to have nightmares. Yeah, you begin to have nightmares of you being beaten, being battered. All those things you're suffering in reality will surely tell on you later. You won't even get yourself. Psychologically, you won't be fine. You won't be fine. All right. It can also, I said, it can also lead to violence psychologically because you get angry easily. You get angry easily. Make the other person feel honey, okay, for money. All of these things are also part of prostitution. So it's not just about having a sexual intercourse with the other partner, okay. And okay, talking about illegal immigration now. Illegal immigration is majorly the transmission of an individual or group of people into another country in violation of that country's immigration law. That is when people are being transmitted into a particular country, or when a person goes into another country without passing through the right channel, without doing the right thing, or let me say without acquiring the necessary document he or she is supposed to acquire before entering into a country. When you look for other means against the immigration law of that country, then we can call that illegal immigration. All right. Immigration on its own is something that happens in every country. Anybody can go into a country because countries perform business transactions with themselves. Business activities go on amongst different countries. So anybody can go into a particular country in as much as you acquire the legal document you're supposed to acquire before entering that country. So immigration on its own, it's normal. But when it becomes illegal is when you're not doing it the right way. Okay, that is when it becomes illegal. So that's for the definition, and I hope we understand what I'm about to talk about now. So moving to the consequences of these two topics on an individual now. Okay, of course, prostitution and illegal immigration have adverse consequences on the individual, because if you really want to look at prostitution is not something that is worthy of a person. Yeah, it's not really a business that you'll be proud that you're into. Okay, and also illegal immigration is a crime on its own. It's really a crime on its own, because you have promotes pornography and watch pornography because you want to attract more customers, you want to be active, different things like that. You begin to take drugs and alcohol to improve your strength. So how does it promote society value? Instead, it diminishes society values, because the truth is, every day the number of people into prostitution increases every day, all in the name of money. So the higher the number of people that are into this business, the lower it is for people to practice societal values, or for people to be involved in societal values, which tells on the society itself. Then also it contributes to the breeding of irresponsible, permit me to use that word, irresponsible children in the society. Yeah, because prostitution also can lead to women or females giving birth at a point in time, and from there, because they are into that business, their children, if the children happens to be a female, automatically the children goes into the same business. Automatically, because it runs in the blood. And if the child happens to be a male, look for other illegal things to do, because the truth is, prostitution happens to be the family's foundation business. So you can't build something legal on illegal stuff. I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say. So all of these things too are part of the consequences on the society, and which in turn make it possible for illegal acts in the society, because the more irresponsible children, the more illegal acts. Okay, and this falls on, you get depressed over time, because you know that what you are into is not something acceptable. Yes, like every normal woman being, it's not something acceptable. You're just doing it all because of money, which should not be so. So you get depressed to the extent you can go ahead to commit suicide. That's you giving up on yourself, and when you die, it's just the end for you. You can't even retrace your steps. All of these things are effects of prostitution, or of being into prostitution. All right, it can also lead to shattered life, like I said before, because all the visions, all the dreams you've had as an individual will go down the drain. You won't be able to achieve them, because it's when you're completely whole that you can think of achieving whatever you want to achieve in life, or whatever you've planned for yourself to achieve in life. Okay, it leads to you losing your dreams and just going one way. You'll be able to think ahead. You'll be able to sit down and gather ideas about how your life will be impactful. These are part of the consequences of prostitution. And when we talk about health issues, health in the sense that deadly diseases, you can contact deadly diseases. And let me say, a common example is the HIV/AIDS we all know about. And there are other deadly diseases apart from the HIV/AIDS. Then when you contact them, you're going to spend a lot of money. And that does not even mean it's going to be cured. Alright? So, prostitution is not something that should be found in our society. It affects people a lot in a very bad way. It affects people a lot in a very, very bad way. So I am still saying no to prostitution. This is not the only way money can be achieved or money can be gotten. There are other legal ways. There are other things that you do, and people will respect you with it. So all of these things poses insecurity to the citizens of the country. And also, it also poses insecurity to the illegal immigrants themselves, because when they are in a particular country, they'll feel insecure and they can be arrested at any time. So because of that, they tend to do evil things to the citizens of the country. And also, it leads to the loss of property on the part of the citizens, because these illegal immigrants tend to steal things from the citizens, tend to destroy their properties and stuff like that. Just like the one FUNU is doing right now to promote campaigns against prostitution. Quality campaign. Also, all websites that promote sexual activities should be closed down, and also those that sponsor sexual activities should be arrested and prosecuted. Moving to the solutions on illegal immigration. Number one, there should be a well-formulated policy stating the kind of punishment that will be given to those involved in illegal immigration, with a systematic follow-up plan of that same policy. And also, there should be a community education program concerning illegal immigration. Lastly, there should be authorization for every immigration officer to arrest anyone not found with the proper documents when coming into the country. Those are part of the solutions that should be looked into to curb all these things. Say no to prostitution, say no to illegal immigration. Thank you for